All right.
All right.
Thank you all for waiting. This is Yama and Safari. We're commentating for Pool 24 in Mistake on the Lake.
Hi, everyone, again.
We are already underway with the first official match of Pool 24 between these four players, Litter, RC01, STANGIEX, and Marten. Just as a reminder, this is this day 3 of Mistake on the Lake. The person who moved up from Pool 23 last night was Marten, so he is joining these other 3 players today. First song of the day is Wow VENUS CSP 16.
Yeah, looking at the set right here, it looks like we're going to be doing those 2 random songs first with Wow VENUS and Run the Show Challenge. And then along with the 2 random songs in the set, we have Euphoric Fragmentation chosen by Litter, Insist chosen by RC01, Murasakibana chosen by STANGIEX, and Good Sound United chosen by Marten.
Yeah, we're already about halfway through the song, and it's still very close. Marten is leading the way right now by about 10 or 11 from second place.
Yeah,
also, given that this is the first pool of the day, people are in varying different levels of awake. A good amount of people, I don't think in this pool though, a good amount of people were having some fun last night.
Yep.
So we'll see who can adjust and get warmed up the fastest in set 1 today.
Yeah, so let's a little insight with some of the players. I'm not really too familiar with Litter as much, but I do know RC1, he's another Michigan player. He's been really putting up some great scores lately.
Oh yeah, RC1 is one of the fakest Pearl people in Live 4. Been posting up insane MA on 14s, 15s.
Yeah, so after the first song real quick, it looks like Marten has taken it by 10EX.
Yeah. This looks just like a continuation of his matches yesterday. Bro never cooled down.
Yeah, Marten played in the previous, I believe, might have been the last 2 polls. I could actually no. I believe
For sure, I think it was 23. Because
Yeah.
the person moved up from 22. That should have been.
That was. I believe that was J-Love. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So Marten, Marten came from the last pool, playing in pool 24.
Oh, shout outs. Thanks, Luke, for the info. Fellow Minnesota person showing Minnesota pride with Litter.
Yep.
And then moving on a little bit for just more player info. STANGIEX, he's a NorCal player from the Bay Area. Has been there for a long time. Usually plays at ERM with a bunch of players. And then Marten, as we said, I think Florida-based from Gainesville originally, and has just been killing it.
Yep. Yeah, some more info from Litter, thanks to Chad. It looks like Litter is also a ITG player.
Yo.
And apparently made the front page in this year's ITL.
Yo, if that means what it meant a year ago, that means top 75, which is insane.
So here we go, Run the Show Challenge.
Oh, word, yeah. Next time I go to Minnesota, Luke, hopefully we can play together with Litter. All right, so this seems to be a lot of people's, like, one of their favorite shock charts, to be honest. I know quite a few people who are very fond of the ending, so we'll see if these players know of it.
Yeah, I did see RC1 did pick up a little miss in the beginning, but it looks like, oh, and he did hit a shock arrow right there.
But yeah, given that this is all EX scoring, a couple misses here and there are not going to matter as much as just having really pristine MA.
I have said this before, but it is really awesome to see the actual BPL battle mode in person.
Yeah, at least for commentary and an audience, it's much easier than trying to check 4 different EX scores all at once. Just having the indicator of how far people are from first place and how far first place is from second, so helpful.
Yep.
I think as a first for DDR2, we actually have an indicator for how far through the song we are. So if you look at those percentages in the middle of the screen for each cab, that tells you, how far we are, or basically how much total percent EX they've gone through the song. So if they're close to MFC, that'll be a very good indicator of how much left is in the song.
Yeah, so I am looking at this right here. Litter did have a PFC going, but unfortunately did pick up a few grades.
Yeah.
So did Marten, but STANGIEX is still holding on to it real good through these green notes and with the shocks and everything.
Yeah, and then these are some really tricky green arrows.
So just picked one up right in the end.
All right, STANGIEX gets
but
it.
STANGIEX did take it by 1460. to 1447, 1444, and 1400. And for those of you who don't know, who are just tuning in with us, so the format for this year's Mistake on the Lake is going to be a little different compared to the last ones. Usually before, many tournaments have the round robin format where it's like you put 4 players into a pool. It's almost like a waterfall format where one person from the previous pool promotes to the next one. They each pick their songs and everything, and then they each play a match against each other. This year's a little different. We have it where each player gets to pick one song each, and then there are 2 random songs drawn in between the level ranges that for each pool. This one, I believe we're still in the 15 to 16 range.
Yep.
And each pool is guaranteed, each song is guaranteed off of a point system. So the way that you finish the song, you get a certain amount of points. It's first place in a song gets 8, second place gets 5, third gets 3, and fourth place gets 1. And whoever has the most total points at the end of each of the 6 songs moves on to the next pool.
Yep. Well said, well said. I am much more eloquent than me.
So as we are getting into the next set of 2 songs.
Awesome, and thanks so much for being active, chat.
Yes. All right, so it's looking like we're going to have Euphoric Fragmentation, and I believe it's Insist. Yep.
Oh, 2 very, very different songs. So Euphoric Fragmentation is one of the songs that came out, I think, sometime either late A3, earliest World or so.
I believe A3, yeah. And then, same with Insist, too.
Yeah. This one, fast, bursty, crazy ending. A couple gimmicks here and there. But honestly, it's just a matter of can you lock in with high foot speeds. And then for Insist coming up after this song, it's
almost
a jazzy Japanese song, all rhythm. It's just, do you know the song and can you read the notation?
Insist is also a very swing-heavy chart too. Yeah, so looking at it.
Yo, what up, Blizzard Ball?
Looks like STANGIEX almost has a TFC on this. I believe he has it's like a 998 flag.
Yeah, it's safe to say like these 4 players are all really good at this song and familiar with it. Yeah, so far everyone seems to be separated pretty little, or by a little bit.
RC01 held on to a nice little white combo there for a little bit from the beginning.
Yeah, I think any song that RC01 is involved with will have a white combo like for a while.
Yep.
Right now it looks like only about 20 MA or 20 EX separates first from fourth, so it's still very close. We haven't gone to any of the stop gimmicks in the middle, and the ending, honestly, if you use the wrong foot on one section, you can easily drop 20 or 30 EX. So this will be very close all the way to the very end.
Yeah, so looking at the scores, it looks like Marten is up, but it's only by like a small EX lead.
Only 4 over Litter right now. And given that Litter is an ITG main, according to all the Minnesota people in chat, it's great to see that they know the gimmicks and they're familiar with all these DDR songs.
Marten did pick up a little bit of a lead through that slowdown, though, of about 20 EX.
Yeah, it's kind of rude going from the slowdown to the speed up.
Looks like STANGIEX actually picked up the second place spot right there.
Yeah, he picked up like a good 10 EX over Litter. Yeah, right now we're going to pretty much the ending, and Marten's still holding on to the lead. Yeah. Let's see if there's a commentator's curse this time around.
Yeah, I think unless Marten makes many mistakes.
There it is.
There it is, and
sorry,
Marten nails it. Takes it with 29 EX, 2072. To STANGIEX 2043, 2039 from Litter, and 1951 from RC01.
Yo, Livingston, I manifested that. Get the first one out of the way, and hopefully all the future ones will go unnoticed. Well, yeah, this is this 15, Notorious. It's one of my favorite songs to listen to, and one of my least favorite to play, or at least try to get a good score on.
Yeah, it is pretty tricky to time and try to get decent MA on here.
This is one of those 15s where like a AAA is not that difficult, but if I get anywhere between a 40p and a 130p, they're both pretty equally likely.
I believe this is also kind of a challenge for those who are trying to grind out like 15 gold or something. It's not as hard as like some of the other 15s, but it could be a little tricky to try to PFC.
Yeah, it's the lack of differentiation between certain green notes, whether it's a 12th, 20th, 24th, very tricky and put onto the test in this chart.
So as we're getting into it, it looks like real close between STANGIEX and RC01. Both are
they're both MFCing so far, and of course, as I say that, Stangy just got one perfect. But yeah, all four players seem to be very familiar, at least with this beginning part. They all hit the gallops correctly.
Yeah, I believe this is going to be really close. Everyone seems to be like holding on like real close to each other.
Ooh, and Marten, I don't think that was Pat. I think he started off one of those gallops early and got a good.
I also did see RC01 did pick up a miss as well.
Yeah.
But RC01 is still holding on to the lead. It's small, but around 5 EX.
Yeah, that's insane. But this, again, this is one of those songs where if you just lose the window, you could easily stream perfects or greats for a solid section and go down or up 20, depending on what your competition does.
Yeah, it's looking like it's really close between RC1 and Glitter. Or Glitter, right?
And this is one of those songs where I've definitely seen players both double step and cross over. Personally, I think crossing over is easier for this, just so you're not trying to do triple stepping gallops. But yeah, it seems like these players are executing really well.
I did see RC1 do the little crossover, but unfortunately did pick up some misses with it. Wow, Glitter takes it by 1 EX.
Yeah, left cab, hype. Dude, ain't no thing for people on player 1 and 2 on left cab. All in a day's work.
1393, 1392.
Whoa, yeah, 3 misses on RCs.
And 1378.
So yeah, very, very nice MA from all 4 players.
All right, so we're going to get to the final 2 songs, which is Risaki Bana and Good Sound United.
Oh, beautiful. Sorry for the ASMR chat. If you hear me slurping, I'm trying to regain my lost voice. So I have some pho from the food court from beautiful Great Lakes Mall in Menor, Ohio. If you happen to go to the Vietnamese restaurant there, say hi to my boy Vin. He hooked it up this morning when I told him like I'm helping commentate.
Make sure to stay hydrated, chat, too.
Stay hydrated, y'all. Water is good for you. And don't drink.
All right, so we're just getting the 2 cabs set up right now.
Oh, wait, hate everything. I don't even know who you are, man. But I got you. I got you in a little bit. Oh, yo, what up, Rob Link? California people waking up early today.
As Rob Link says, any slurpers in chat?
Not me, not me.
All right, so these will be the final 2 songs of this pool.
And yeah, chat, I'm not good with numbers and I'm kind of dumb, so I can't keep up with who's winning this pool so far, but I think it is still too close to call. No one's steamrolling it and basically guaranteed a win yet. So these last 2 songs will matter for final placement and see who moves on from pool 24 to 25.
Here we go. So the final 2 songs of the set. It looks like
yo, what up,
has,
Ian?
Let's move. Looking like everyone pretty
much
has similar scores.
Good morning, LGBT community. And yeah, as Ugly Strew said, this 16 is mean. If it's the one I'm thinking of, there's like a jack step jump crossover section at 200 BPM. It's nasty. Yeah, I think of the 6 songs, this might be the most stamina focused. So we'll see how both or all players manage their stamina throughout.
Yeah, I would say either this or Euphoric Fragmentation were probably the high stamina charts of this set.
Yeah, and both of those are testing different things. Euphoric Fragmentation, mostly foot speed burst. This one, step jump and overall ability to stay composed.
Looks like the slowdown did catch RC01 and Litter off guard, but
yeah,
STANGIEX is still holding on with a PFC and a 16EX lead right now.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, those step jumps are nasty, and it repeats over and over on both down and up arrows. Also, if anybody in chat knows the Japanese names of any of these songs, please put it in chat, because we are not going to try to mention it.
Yeah, so it looks like right now STANGIEX is running away with it.
Yeah, he's building up the lead. It's this is the biggest lead of the set so far,
yeah.
So very familiar, very comfortable with those step jumps.
Yeah, I think there's not enough song left for anyone else to catch up.
It's like 5 seconds left to go.
And STANGIEX takes it, 1887.
Yeah. Commanding lead and very impressive.
The end of story, full combo glory.
Yep, STANGIEX took it with Marten coming in second, Litter third, and RC01 fourth.
Yo, thank you, chat, for coming in clutch. I will be referring to that as the 16 with the flowers, as Ian said.
Talk about another 16 that is pretty disgusting.
Yeah,
in terms of everything in the chart.
Yeah, this one, when it came out, I think everyone just called it like cytokinesis on steroids for the one continuous speed up. Wait, hold on.
So looking at the laptop right here. So it's looking at, as we go into the final song, STANGIEX is in the lead right now with 27 points, followed by Marten at 25, Litter at 24, and RC01 with 9. So right now,
top 3 can
honestly,
go any direction.
Yeah, I think honestly any of the top 3 could actually take this.
Also, chat, please bear with us and commentary. Production for Mistake on the Lake by OhioDDR is doing an amazing job. However, all the computers are being used up by production. So us two commentators, we're mostly reading off our phones to read chat. And we only have so much space on our screen, so we don't always have the 4 players' point totals up.
Yeah, so since Sound United, this is basically a knowledge check.
Yeah, it's a lot of this is just going to be like these little 5-note drills that you're seeing so far in the beginning of the song, but where you're going to see a lot of EX being lost is the continuous speed up about halfway through the song.
Yeah, so it looks like the lead is bouncing back and forth between Marten and STANGIEX right now. As we get into the first slowdown, it looks like RC01 might have been caught off guard a little bit.
Yeah, the other 3 seem to keep their gold combos, so they seem very familiar and comfortable with the song.
Yeah, that lead is just bouncing right back and forth between STANGIEX and Marten.
Yeah, this is way too close to call, y'all.
This is way too close. As we get to the second slowdown.
Yeah, Infamous, it's speeding up.
STANGIEX picking up a little bit more of a lead, but it's
he's
still
up 5
really
now.
close.
Yeah, both players on the right cab are just neck and neck right now. They just trade off. They're trading off back and forth.
We're about halfway through right now, and it's still really close.
All right, the last of the slowdowns, if I am correct. It's been a while since I played this, y'all. Yeah, they're both Marten and STANGIEX are doing so well, but like
Marten is starting to pick up a little bit of a lead right now, but it's still really close.
Yeah, this ending it does get extra bursty, so it is still either player.
Literally just any mistake you can make in this thing across either of them. And Marten takes it.
Whoa. Yeah, Marten was setting himself up for the choke at the end. Holy moly.
Wow.
Yeah, that was as close of a 6 song that we can get in any of
really
these
close.
pools. Yo.
All right, so looking at the scores, and wow, it came, so the points came down to a 1-point difference.
Yo,
As
and
Rana-
Marten goes up.
As Rana just announced, Marten has won this pool by 1 ranking point. Really great job by
Insane.
everyone.
Yeah, that was a really good pool to start the day, y'all. If you were not awake, you should be now.